It happened in June of 2011. I just worked here at the company, and I'd gotten home and I'd gone to bed. And basically about 30 minutes into sleep, I all of a sudden found myself just sweating uncontrollably, and that had never happened before. That was very strange. And I had a lot of pain in the upper part of my body. So I basically felt a very strong pain in my back and my chest and both my arms. And yeah, I did think that it might be a heart attack. That certainly crossed my mind, but because virtually everything that I was experiencing was something that I had experienced before. I had a housemate at the time, and he was living at the far end of the house, and he's actually a state-certified EMT. And so here I've got this sort of, perfect situation, but I didn't want to wake the guy. I thought, I'm probably, I don't want to overreact here, and so I started to lose time. If there were probably 40 minutes of my life that I could relive, I would like to relive those 40 minutes because I delayed. And all of a sudden, the pains that I'd gotten before came back, I'd say, at a quadruple level. And I started to head back to my room. And then just something in my head said, that may not be wise. What if whatever it is gets even worse and you're not able to get down to David's end of the house? So instead, the first time that I probably did something really wisely that night was I went down to David's, and David's immediate thought was that I was probably having a heart attack. En route, frankly, my condition worsened. And when we finally arrived at TMC, we went to the emergency section, and I got it maybe about halfway to the door. And all of a sudden I realized I ain't gonna make it. And not only am I not gonna make it, I began to collapse. They immediately, frankly, kind of took us to the head of the line. They took us into a room, and they ran an EKG on me. And basically, I would say within 15 minutes of arriving at TMC, I was under. So it just all happened really, really fast. So they ended up putting a stent in me, and I made it. That said, why I regret the whole 40 minutes thing is that, when they look at my heart, I guess it's on a sonogram or something like that. There's a dark spot now. There's a part where my heart is dead. So I lost a lot of, heart function. I would like to thank the American Heart Association here locally in Tucson, Southern Arizona, for what they're doing to help make people aware of the issues with heart and stroke, and in particular, the need for all of us to be thinking in a healthy way. If you think you might be having a heart attack, take it seriously. Don't make that mistake.